Yes, Ariane, how's it going,
My
man?
guys. Oh my
Come on.
God. I look. No, no. I need to. I don't think you guys understand. No one understands. The vibes are at an all-time high. Uh, Brian called that Tottenham Viagra. I call that Tottenham cracked cocaine. I have never ever been so. I've never wanted to rewatch a Spurs game. I don't think ever. I don't like even like under Antonio Conte. We have like the 3-2 win against Man City. I was still clenching my ass for 90 minutes. I don't remember the last time where I watched the game and I was just jumping in every move, like especially in that second half. It was just so exciting, electric. I loved it every single second of it, and I cannot. I'm depressed because now I have to wait 5 days for that again. It's I don't think I can handle international breaks anymore, guys. I'm gonna cry.
It's unbelievable, Ariane, because we've been starved of attacking football for
Oh my
so long here at Tottenham, and we get one in a pre-season friendly where we lose 3-2, and everyone's just so happy.
Look, the thing that's so perfect about this game, it's absolutely perfect, is that we managed to show every single positive of Ange Postecoglou without sugarcoating any negatives of Tottenham Hotspur. It was the most ideal performance in terms of what the board needed to see about what the coach can do and what the players and personnel need to change. So in that regard, I feel like the result and the way it happened was actually quite positive, because I think if you had gone out and this, it's a West Ham, it's still a Premier League team, and we whooped their ass 7-1, right? Tomorrow Levy's gonna be like, oh, look at Tanganga's performance, so sensational. You know what? I'll just bring in Tosin from Fulham and we'll call that a day. So I think in that regard, we actually done quite well to get our get 3 goals just thrown at us, set pieces, and this stupid individual mistake. Yeah, so I'm just I can't even speak, man.
Arian, tell me, in terms of like the way we set up and our approach play, tell me what impressed you most about how we were in possession.
I think I saw us string like 3 passes together once, and that was just great. I think within a couple, we were stringing 3 passes, and then it was 4 passes, then it was 5 passes, then it was 6 passes, then it was 7 passes. So we just kept going, and I missed that, and we were going up, and I think especially in the second half, players we get into that box and we don't shit our pants. We don't shoot and immediately we're taking it around once or twice in the box. And I think both of our goals you saw, well, obviously Udoji was the header. I think first goal especially, it was a lot more intricate. It was from the back to the front. There was one moment where you had Sanchez and Emerson right next to the byline, or not the byline, the whatever you call the goal line, and they I can't speak, and
You
they
are gassed.
I
Never
they
seen
sleep
someone
on
so
that,
happy after a 3-2 friendly loss.
and you had Emerson and Sanchez play tiki taka all the way to the top, and I think it ended in a Perisic cross that got deflected away, and that moment was everything I've ever dreamt of. I want that again, and I'm gonna get
Everything
it.
you've ever dreamt
Oh,
of. I am loving
everything I've
it.
ever dreamt of. And
But talk,
the worst
Ariane,
part, go on,
go on.
go on.
No, go on.
The worst part is I don't even think I can watch like any of these games because my girlfriend says she doesn't like when I watch porn, so I can't do it. I don't think.
That is brilliant. But look, we had a few new signings playing today. Destiny Adoji, Vicario, Madison, and Manuel Solomon. What did you make out of them today?
Oh, Solomon was sex. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. They could not get the ball off him. He almost scored like a classic Sonny ass goal. I was so impressed. It's so Spurs too that you have the best signing be the free one after we all slated Levy for it. But sensational signing. He's been in that one game, so hopefully he carries on. Amazing performance. They genuinely couldn't get the ball off him. I think it's because he's so short and it's just his center of gravity is so low. They just everything they do, he just walks away. It's like I'm holding the back stick on FIFA. It's like it's literally the exact same thing. It just can't get it. Um, and then I think the other one that really impressed everybody was Udoji. Just you know, from that, I didn't know a left back could be so influential. And we spent 2 years raving about how important wing backs are because Conte couldn't do anything, and we all blamed it on his wing backs. And then you have Ange, who has just this left back that was put in Serie A, and he came in and he was so influential. I didn't even know they could do that. I didn't know they were like that. But he was dude, he was amazing. Yeah, I think the ones Vicario. Look, he's a goalkeeper. You can't. You need to just see a season of how they do. You cannot judge them in 1, 2, 3, even 10 games. You got to just see what they're like. So I'm not gonna get on his back too much. Madison, I think what you guys said about Kane was very accurate. Kane was really impeding on Madison's game, so much so that I think Madison tried to hit a free kick like Harry Kane and hit the wall. So I think that really rubbed off on him. But yeah, I think Kane trying to be the one-man team, it actually ended up hurting us a lot more than it normally helps us. So I think he's going to need to get that coached out of him because he doesn't need to do that anymore. When Alfie Devine, Richarlison, all these, we had the entire fringe squad play West Ham off the park. I don't care if it was half of their youth team. We had our entire fringe system, so it was a fair game in the second half, and we cooked them alive. Cooked. So I will. I cannot wait, to see, players like Kane coach their final form, players like Son come into this, players like Ndombele come here. Oh my god, if I had Ndombele sauce all over this game, I might have just, I don't know if I would, I might have had to had to have a doctor on speed dial. So I don't know, just so many little small things when they get picked out. I'm gonna be on cloud 9 all season, and I need blue and white ribbons on that Premier League trophy. I don't care. 2 seasons. Get a little bit of stuff worked out. Bring in another season. A couple more signings in the next transfer window. Oh my God, no! I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming of it all. All of it. All of it.
Arian's not getting carried away whatsoever here. I think he's absolutely spot on. But talk to me about Giovanni Lo Celso.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't expect that from anybody. I didn't expect it from Gio, because what Gio always does is he goes out on loan there, kills it. Goes out on our international duty there, kills it. And it never works out at Spurs. And I thought we were just cursed. Turns out we just couldn't coach. So he comes in here and just plays. I didn't know he could pass like that. I haven't seen it before. He puts in a ball for Richie that he should have scored 2 or 3 times, and ends up scoring that goal, which I forgot he could do it in a Spurs shirt. It's just it looked like we signed a different Argentine. If you had told me this was a different player, if you told me this was his twin, I would have believed you. I genuinely would have believed you. It didn't look like anything of even the best version of Giovanni Lo Celso we saw under Mourinho. He was a ball carrier. Even his ball striking, his passing, it was never that good. He came in here and he was so good at all the things that we always wanted him to be good at. And he absolutely ran the show along with Udogie in that second half. And if Richie could finish, he'd have 2 or 3 assists. Genuinely. He was magnificent in that second half. Definitely my man of the match, I think, if I had to pick out of the 22 players that played.
Is he putting himself in the shop window, or is he giving himself another chance at redemption at Tottenham, do you think?
The thing is, since I don't know, see, it's a little early for me to say I really, really hope he stays, because at the end of the day, it's one game, and I think right now it's him trying to put himself in the window. But really, if he keeps doing that, at least we'll get a couple more million out of it. And I'm not complaining too much, because that was a brilliant performance. So, and if we don't manage to sell him, you're not going to hear a peep from me about we didn't manage to sell him, play him more, because I'm not complaining either way, because that's either a really expensive sale or a fantastic squad player, and either way I'm happy. But I think right now he wants to leave. I think that's just quite clear. He doesn't seem like he's quite comfortable, even though he played fantastic. I think generally speaking, from his attitude and all that, and also his injury problems, is probably a big red flag. But if he keeps that up, man, there's no reason we don't sell him. But I think right now the plan is to sell him. That's just what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Big up, Arian. Wait, we got to have a bit of a word on Ben Davies just before we go. What do you think out of him today?
Oh, he should have had a penalty. That's what I think of him. Also, speaking of Ben Davies, you guys missed my super chat. I've been a member for 33 months now. That's a milestone. Come on.
I read that out. I did read that out.
Did you read it? I must have missed it. But yeah, 33 months. Ben Davies.
You were too gassed and too hyped to realize I read it. That's what it was.
I'm probably not hearing right now. Let's be honest. So, look, He was all right. I mean, I don't. He was Ben Davies. Even under Angie's Ben Davies, he didn't blow me away. I don't think he blew anybody away. That first half also was probably the more average half of the two. Or sorry, no, he played the second half. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he played at center back. He was quiet. I mean, at center back, he was pretty quiet. I didn't really notice. It was the only memory recollection I actually have of Davies is that penalty shout. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was okay.
That's probably because West Ham came in our half about once for literally the whole of that second half. So I think you're pretty spot on. But Arian, thank you so much for coming on today. We'll speak to you very soon.
Thank you for having me. Listen, and as always, come on, you Spurs! And I'm pretty sure.
Come on. Arian is a gassed, people. He is gassed. That's what I love to see. A bit of like positivity.